And welcome back to The Colonel Does TolkienCraft II. I've been doing a little bit of work around the place. Did a little bit of terraforming around here, just kind of flatten this area out. I know what I want to use this area for, so I thought we'd do some preparation work. And to do this, I made some more tools. We have a new iron excavator. So this is the 3x3 shovel. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff. I was using the gavel. I guess they call it a gavel. Instead of a hammer, I guess, in the new version of Tinker's Construct. But I have been using this enough that I got an extra modifier on here. So I put our lava stone in here. And now we are able to get stone from it, which is awesome. So we don't have any more cobblestone coming in. Oh, excuse me. So we have this area nicely flattened out and ready to receive our whatever we're going to do here, which I'm not sure we'll get to this episode, but definitely in a little bit. I think we're going to do some Botania out here. In the meantime, we're doing a lot of work inside, and we're going to show you that in a minute. But first, we have a gift. Hope this helps with what you lost during the reset. So we mentioned we lost some stuff. I don't remember what exactly it was that we lost, but we seem to have recovered pretty good, so I'm not too worried about what we lost. I like the signs, though. I know how you are about the gifts, and so think of this as a replacement. If any of you have watched my Trek series, that was so when I was playing the Trek mod packs and doing the Feed the Beast monster and stuff, that was a public server, and you know I was big into kind of putting in your own effort. You know, don't be lazy and beg stuff off of people, and I like to earn my way. I think this mod pack is a little bit different because I guess first of all I'm starting behind everybody else, pretty much. And secondly, you know, I want to do some more creative things in here. So, you know, pulling my own way, I'm going to do that anyway. But if somebody wants to drop me gifts, sure. Sounds good to me. So, that's from my Great Order. P.S. Howdy Neighbor. So, we found out that the base that's over there, and I think you can see it just off to the side there. The base that's over there is Great Order's base. So, thank you for the welcome. And we have an iron chest here with some goodies in it. We have a cobalt pickaxe. So this will let us mine diamonds and stuff. We have cobalt shovel. And all of this stuff we are clumsy at. So we need to start using this, I think. But I don't want to use this until we get some cobalt in order to repair it. So, but I think we're going to need the cobalt pickaxe just in order to mine cobalt. So when we go to the nether, we're going to need that. We got the hatchet, we got a mattock, and we got some diamond armor, which is very, very nice, if I do say so myself. What are we wearing now? We are wearing iron. We got a diamond chest plate, and to be honest, I think we have... No, you know what? I haven't gone mining for diamonds. So, we could use that. We also have Angel Ring, which we already have. So, thank you. And Ring of Magnetization. So, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this ring here, when you wear it, if you, like, drop some stuff on the ground, it'll automatically pick it up. So, let's see. Let's try this out. Put on our ring. Oops. Nope. There we go. See? There we go. So if we're in the area, it'll pick it up. So you don't really have to be right next to it. I'm not sure how much use... I mean, I appreciate the gift. Don't get me wrong. But I think we're going to leave these here for now. I need to start moving some stuff around inside, so when we get our dolly made up, and I figure out where we're going to put stuff, we'll move this in there at that time. But for now, let's go check out what we've been up to inside. Oh yeah, we've been digging out, baby. So we kind of finished off the ceiling. I'm not sure if I'm going to change this material out now, or if we're going to use carpenter's blocks, which I think was what we're going to use to kind of taper the ceiling a bit. But, well, I'll get to that in a minute. So we've also got some stairways. They don't go anywhere yet. At least this one doesn't. Not sure how I want to lay it out up here. We need to get it up high enough, though, so that we're not kind of messing around with the ceiling here. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work itself out. Down here, we have moved our smeltery down here. And we have set up some more drying racks so we can hang our whatever these things are called, our casts. So we put everything down here on the floor, and we have some furnaces just for basic furnace stuff. And we have our chest here with our Tinker's Construct tools and some ores that we'll need. The iron is for repairs. So we've kind of settled in a bit. I don't know what we're going to do down here. I haven't gotten that far. I know sort of how I want things to look, and it took a while to get this place just to be, to this point. And I think what we'll probably do is hollow this out as well and just go deeper into the mountain, and do the same thing on the other side. At some point, I'm going to need to have a way to get up to the very top, because that's where I want to have our tree farm. And I don't know. I mean, in fact, I don't even know what the tree farm is going to look like. We need to start thinking about power sources. And there's just... I need to figure out exactly what mods are in this pack so that we can, get that done in a way that makes sort of sense with the dwarven thing. Like some of the power sources that I'd normally like to get into are like the sustainable ones, like solar power and stuff, because I don't have to worry about keeping systems together. But solar power just doesn't really work with a dwarven kind of theme build. So I think we're gonna maybe go with something steam related, or maybe well, I don't want to say lava related, because that kind of implies that we're gonna stick an ender quarry or something in the nether, and that's not gonna happen. I can guarantee you that. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do for power. I really don't want to set up tree farms and stuff for that, but we may end up doing it. But I don't know. Who knows? We may end up going with solar. That might be what makes the most sense from a progression standpoint. But I really do want to get into some of these extra mods. Like there's let's see, what's the steam one here? Flaxbeard steam power. I saw Enfuego using this in the mod. I guess he's doing this with the Primus guys. I saw him using this, and this is something I might want to get into. It's a little different. I think we still have Railcraft, but I don't want to mess with. Oh no, that's Railcraft. That's not. Yeah. Railcraft is what I'm thinking of. It's been a while. Yeah, I don't want to mess with this. I remember messing with this, and it just frustrated the crap out of me because stuff kept blowing up. So I think we might go instead with the boilers, or the steam power from Flaxbeard, and see what else we can do. Also want to, I think, maybe get into some more mystical stuff, like we talked about Britannia, and doing some other stuff. But I don't know. We'll see where we go with that. But in the meantime, I harvested a lot of marble, and I think what I'd like to do is kind of see how this looks. So in like huge dwarven builds, but I was looking for some reference pictures on Google, And one of the things that seemed common was like humongous pillars and statues and stuff. And I do want to get into doing some statues and doing some creative building in that kind of vein, but the pillars I think is where it's at for me. So I kind of toyed with this, and I think I got something that looks pretty good. Let's see. I think this looks good. Now, obviously, the rest of this stuff, the material here is not going to be stone. We're going to change it a bit, and we're probably going to put some ribbing on the walls. I'm not sure how that's going to work as far as space and the pillars go, but all of the material is going to change. I want it to be a little darker, and the stone is a little light in this mod pack, so I'm going to try and do something different. Now, I also wanted to make this stand out a bit, so we're going to put some marble panels in here. I love these panels because they connect. They're not like they're not standalone panels, if that makes any sense. I like how they connect. So one of the things that I like about this chisel mod is that a lot of the textures that it uses for some of the blocks, they connect together, and it makes it look more interesting to me, especially when you're doing stuff like pillars and things. I think that looks awesome. I was originally going to go with something a little lighter, but this is even better because I mean, dwarven builds. When I think of dwarven builds, I think of like forges and 30 things, and that looks really awesome. That looks really good. That actually surprises me. Am I in the right spot? Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I'm in the right spot. 1, 2. One of those. And there we go. Marble pillar. That looks sweet. Let's finish this one off. So I don't know what I want to do. So this is another thing that's I've noticed with the... I'm not sure what mod is doing this, but I've seen it a few times where stuff disappears. It might be NEI, I don't know. Because it usually happens with... when it tries to auto refill your... what am I trying to say? Like if you have 2 stacks of cobble, we're lagging out pretty good here. If you have like 2 stacks of cobble and you use one of them, then it'll automatically pull in the one that's full into whatever spot you were using. And I find that sometimes that causes that issue, but I don't know if that's what the case is with this. Alright, so that's awesome. We are good to go here. I don't know if I want to put a light here or not. I'm going to have to figure out... Maybe that is what we do. I like that. Maybe another one up here. Just because it looks uniform. That actually looks really cool. Man. I just hope I can get the rest of this place to look that nice. That is sweet. Well, that turned out pretty good. Alright, so when we go down this side, we're going to repeat this column at some point. So I don't know. So this ceiling here, I need to maybe raise it, but I don't want to raise it on this side. I want to raise it down here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that though. And this here, I need to get the stairs. There's a lot of things I need to figure out. I haven't gotten that far yet, obviously. But this hallway looks absolutely awesome to me. But probably because I see what I think it's going to look like down the road. But I need to get some carpenter's blocks. I need to get some carpenter's blocks, which means I need to start a tree farm. So that is what I want to try and get going up top here. But you know, I don't like just kind of building stuff that isn't connected in some way. And when I say a tree farm, my initial tree farm is going to be a bunch of trees here that I manually chop down so that I can get the wood. It's not going to be an automated tree farm at this point anyway, because we don't have any power yet. But it means I'm going to have to basically take this whole top area and convert a lot of it into soil, because I want some of the big trees. So I'm going to have to clear some of these guys out and maybe lay out the farm the way I need, I don't know, the way I want it to look, I guess. I don't know. But before I do that, I want to get a way up there. So I think I'm going to have to dig a tunnel or some sort of stairway system up through the mountain to the top. I thought about doing something on the outside with like wood stairs and just kind of have it kind of wrap around, but I don't think that's the dwarven way. I think we want to do it from the inside out. So maybe have the stairway kind of come close to the wall and maybe have like a window or something. I don't know. But I would like to have some sort of way up to the top. Elevators is not going to be a thing because we don't have any ender pearls. And let's face it, dwarves don't use ender pearls. This one might at some point, but right now he's not going to. He's going to dig his way up to the top, which is a long way. It's at least 70 blocks, so I need to know where I want to do that. I think we're going to have a tower. I kind of would like it to go into the middle. And this is becoming a talky episode. I'm hoping it's not too boring. I'm hoping it's interesting listening to the thought process, but you guys let me know in the comments below. Do you like this kind of approach to the LP, or do you want me a little more quick hits and some editing and just kind of snip from place to place so you can see things? I like to work things out, and some things I don't plan. Some things I kind of like to see what strikes my fancy at the moment. And after seeing this, I think I have an idea what strikes my fancy, but I don't know if I want to do it from up here or from over there. I want it to sort of come out in the middle so that I can have like a gazebo, or that's probably not the right word, but somewhere where I can come up from the stairway. But I'd like to do something spiral, but man, these were kind of a pain to do. So I don't want to do too many of those. But anyway, let me figure out what I'm going to do, and I've been talking for 20 minutes. So let's see if we can get our stairway dug out and get our tree farm up there and get that going, and we'll be back in a sec. Right, so we figured out what we're going to do as far as the getting up to the roof goes, but in the meantime, I've had some issues with the server the last couple of days. It's been kind of up and down, and we also ran into a problem where there were a couple of griefers on the server stealing people's stuff. They stole some of my stuff as well, so Great Order gave me a carpenter's safe to keep my stuff safe. So I guess the carpenter's safe links directly to you, so when you place it in the world, it's yours. I believe that's how it works. I have to look into it a little more, but now I've got all my valuables in here. So the roof. So what we have done is we have added a stairway here, and we're probably going to hollow it out back here to extend the hallway out a little more. Not much more, because this is pretty much the back of the mountain. But basically we go up the stairs here, and we continue going up the stairs here, and we go up another flight of stairs here, and we go up another flight of stairs here, and so on, and so on, and so on, until we get up to the top. Oh man, I'm winded. So we have a little bit of a structure that I built over here to kind of circle in the stairwell, and obviously we're going to change the material out as we go along in the series to make it look a little nicer. That's one of the things that I haven't done in previous series, is make everything completely nice. We did a pretty good job, I think, when we on one of the Trek seasons, but you know, just in general, I haven't really been keeping up with making things look nice, so I thought I'd start out with making this look nice. We've got some walls here that we're gonna replace with something else. I don't know what though. I like the idea of kind of bordering this with something. We may end up making them just like decorative walls, kind of like what these are here. I didn't like them just the one high or the half high or whatever they are. So I put a second set on them, because this is kind of what they look like. So they're kind of chopped off on the top. But I do like this pattern, so I don't know. Maybe we'll change these out. I don't know. What do you think? Two high or one high? Either way, mobs can't get over that. And we put carpenter's gate in here to make it a marble gate as well. So I'm happy with that. We replaced all of the grass, or the blocks over here, with grass still growing in, and we put some cobblestone path down here. And this is the beginning of our tree farm. I don't know what trees we're going to use. These are pine trees, and the reason I picked them is because they're tall, and they're pretty much 5 by 5. Or at least that's how much space they take up, so we're spaced out a bit here. I may move this path out a bit, or into the middle, because these trees are not making the best use of the space over here, but I want to get some trees planted and get them growing, well, let's let that grow. So this is our tree farm, and I don't know what we're gonna do over here. Maybe we'll grow different kinds of trees. I don't know. We'll probably have an automated setup of some sort, just to make sure that we've got some wood on hand. Down here, maybe this is where we do it, because down here is a pretty segregated area. So we can just kind of shape it a little better, and this would be a great place for our machines to actually have a tree farm. So maybe that's what we'll do down here. And all up here will just be kind of our manual farms. We'll probably get rid of some of this grass. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of putting like beds, so either raised up or put borders around them in some way, but I'm not sure. If you have any thoughts or ideas on maybe what we could do, let me know in the comments below. So I think that'll take care of the episode for today. We got quite a bit done. We got the inside sort of hollowed out. We got the main hallway anyway. We've got the stairway down. We relocated the Tinker's Construct stuff, and made this nice little structure. So if you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to leave them below. And until next episode, please do take care.